Preload has been set. I just went based off of feel, but you can definitely look online for more precision methods. Now I need to put in my new seals for the side covers. One thing to keep in mind when I do this is, other than having a clean surface, it's still dirty in there. When I tap this seal down, I can see that there's a little line where the old one used to sit. So I'm gonna aim for that same exact spot with the new one. And also, I don't want to hit it so far that I'm covering up this oiling hole, because then my carrier bearings are going to not get any lubrication. So there's a little tech tip right there. And then this tab, I need to make sure that that is facing up when I install these. Now I'm just going to measure the depth in several places to make sure that I hit the seal squarely. So now I've got my shims with the correct covers, and I'm going to put the carrier in place and then bolt everything up and check the pattern on the teeth. Make sure it's all good, take it apart one more time, install the last couple seals and things, and then bolt it all up for good. Wiped away along there. That's where the pinion and ring gear are making contact. Sure, it reads the same everywhere. It's starting to sweep off towards this edge right here, which isn't really what you want. You don't want stress being placed here. So, kind of starting to run out of room. on this side as well. I mean, I could probably get it a little more with a shim, but I think at this point this gear set is pretty much the way it's going to be for the rest of its serviceable life. It's probably best if I go ahead and run this diff the way it is. The backlash feels pretty good, but I'm going to go ahead and get my dial indicator on it just to see. And since I'm pulling it out anyways, I'm going to go ahead and measure the run out of the ring gear. Measuring the run out just means as I'm turning it, how much is it going this way and that way. One measurement done there. Now the other measurement is backlash. Now what I'm doing is there's a little bit of free play where the ring gear and the pinion meet, kind of like that, and I'm just seeing how much of that there is. I'm just taking the center section here and just wiggling it back and forth gently. And I'd say that is 6 thousandths. Yeah, we'll say 6. I think I should be just fine. So now that everything's been reassembled, I went ahead and temporarily installed my 5 series flanges again, just because that's how I had my adapter set up. So I'm going to lock this side in place again, and then I'm going to turn this side and see how much I've improved the breakaway torque. Okay. So far I've got 75 foot-pounds of lockup, and it hasn't slipped. So I'll have to get the bigger torque wrench. Okay. I think we got our answer. Whew. So according to this, it is breaking free at 145 Newton meters. Enormous improvement over what it was. So with the 3-clutch upgrade and the diaphragm spring that was worn out that I replaced, it went from, I don't remember the specific number, but it was super low. It was like half what it was supposed to be, and now we are well above what's required. I'm at 105 foot-pounds of breakaway torque, which should be pretty good for my application. So I'm happy with that. Now I can pull these flanges and put the E31s on and then paint it. So there it is. 3-clutch medium case diff is built up and ready to go into my 2002. Still waiting on the subframe though, so stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching. So I made a really dumb mistake, and I didn't check the clearance between the magnetic pickup for the speed sensor and the little pinwheel inside. Unfortunately, it turns out they're not compatible, as you can clearly see. Thankfully, I don't need this. I have no need for a magnetic pickup. I just have a speedo cable. So I think what I'll probably do to mitigate this is I'll just cut it flush right here and then fill the void with some type of, I don't know, high temp silicone or something, and then just use this as a plug. Something to keep in mind if you're doing this kind of shenanigans. So I'm gonna correct that. Shouldn't be a big deal. And then this thing is done.